So this is a recap for live stream 259, I believe. It's 258 or 259. As we can see, we've picked up 130 here in terms of the P&L. Pretty smooth day in terms of trading. I wasn't here at the open, entirely my fault. And there were some long opportunities on all the instruments, on NQ, ES, and gold. Weren't able to take advantage of those, but I was able to come in later on here during the day and was able to pick up some profits in terms of the trading here. So we've continued with the same strategy. Let's have a look at what we did. So we came into the market, we were patient, we waited. We took a short here. That hits target. Over here again, we went short again, and we were actually stopped out. Went short. So we were short in this market because that's pretty much just what's set up. Even though the market was at the daily highs, I decided to short the market there. Went short, target hit, went short again, target hit. Waited, and finally went short over here. Price came down, hit the first target, I had another short on. But what I did was I decided to take the other short off. The designated target on the other short was down at 30.25. But I decided to take it off because my realized P&L was above 100, which was the designated goal for the day. So because I realized 111 at a time, I closed it despite having open P&L. In hindsight now, it's looking a bit better. The fact that we didn't get all the way down there. I was also concerned about, if we look to the left here, we had these lows that we rallied 153 points from. So we had these lows here, and we also had these lows over here as well. That we had a fairly decent rally before pulling back, before making the next leg to the upside towards the high of day. So those were my concerns. So picking it up, realizing the 111, decided to exit there. Over on ES, it's a pretty similar scenario because ES and NQ have been trading pretty similar to one another. We came into the market, missed out on the longs, came into the market a bit late, went short, target was hit, went short. Unlike the NQ, where I had issues in terms of taking long, a short that didn't work out. So went short again, and went short again, and as we can see there, this one hit its target, bringing down the average a little bit, only a small gain. This one hit its target, fairly decent size due to the averages changing around. Over on the shorts over here, designated target we're looking at was around 47. The designated target 2 was around 44.50. Due to the fact that I realized above 100, decided to close the trades even though they didn't get to the first designated target or the second designated target. And in hindsight, that is looking pretty good now. But we only closed these because we realized we had the realized P&L greater than 100. So because of what happened over on the NQ, over on gold, gold was a little bit difficult today. Gold came into the market. Gold made new all-time highs. Came in, sold off. There were long trades that I wasn't able to take in around the VWAP. So I had to wait, and in a market that's at all-time highs. So if we look on the bottom right-hand side of the screen here, I'm just going to bring up the daily chart. So over on the daily chart here, we can see we've got the gold, and as we can see from a daily chart perspective, it's just been rallying to the upside, especially with the overarching trade news and so on. So despite US GDP beating the forecast by 0.1%, we had a bit of a sell-off coming into the market, so we've pulled back a little bit from the all-time highs. The news will come out about somewhere around here. The news came, sold off going into the US Open, and sold a little bit just below the VWAP here. Rallied, pulled back, rallied again, broke the highs, brief pullback before we followed through, breaking out of the pre-market highs there, new all-time highs. Now, I decided the strategy told me to short, which was a bit thinking about it, especially breaking out all-time highs, especially when we look at it from a daily chart perspective. Decided to follow through on what the strategy asked. So took a series of short trades, and they so happened to work. Had a trade not work over here, was stopped out for a fairly small loss there actually. Had another trade over here, again, for due to the average, it made one of the contracts close for a loss there. The entry over here with the short, that hit its target as well. So despite the fact that the market was breaking out to all-time highs, coming to the market when I did somehow did work out for me. Missed the longs, and the shorts actually did work at the all-time highs. I'll have a look here at the trade performance. Over on trade performance, we can see pretty smooth equity curve. First we were up at 22, drew down, actually took the PNL negative, was down about 13, see 12,911 there. After a series of series of winning trades, the cumulative PNL built itself all the way up to the 130. Like I said, I did close the positions without realizing the true extent of them due to the fact that the realized PNL was greater than 100. Over on the summary page, we can see here that we picked up gross gains of 171. We lost 40. Profit factor is at 4.25, which is above the 2, which I like to see. Accuracy is 84%, and as always with high accuracy comes the average winner being smaller than the average loser, which is the case here. They're pretty similar in size. Would you say it's similar? It's $400. Not sure about that. It's pretty close. In the past, it's been 1 to 6, so something that's 1 to 1.5, 0.76. I'm not going to complain too much about it. Average win being about the same size as the average loss. Again, that's ideally like to see the largest win bigger than the largest loss, but if they're about 1 to 1, I can live with that. Time the market 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes, slightly more than the 10-minute average we've been doing, but the market conditions allowed for somewhat smooth trading. They had some difficulties, but as we can see in terms of the results, they weren't that bad. So what I'll do is, I'll take a screenshot of this first actually. What I'll do is, the live stream is only about an hour and 26 minutes long. What I'll do is I'll add it to the bottom right hand side of the screen as a clickable link if you would like to watch it back. And with that said, thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.